Hello guys, Esco Knight here. Before we begin the final chapter of Pokemon Science and Magic, I just want to say thank you for watching this whole series to the bitter end. It's been through reboots, scrapped Pokemon, scrapped ideas, all that junk, and I am just so glad I finally get to put it to rest. So yeah, thank you all for sticking with this series, and thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoy this final chapter of Pokemon Science and Magic. Good morning, player. I'm glad that you decided to stop by today. I've got some exciting news for you. Now, why did I put the letter? Aha! I actually remembered it this time. Here, read this. Isn't that great, player? You've actually been accepted into the Double C. You could become the new Pokemon champion. I'm sorry, it's amazing how far you've come. It seemed like only yesterday when I gave you your starter Pokemon. And now look at you, saving the world, challenging legendary Pokemon. It's almost frightening. Oh, don't let us hold you back, player. If you have no interest in joining, then fair enough. Just at least give it a try before you decline the offer. After all, you might not get this chance again. Very few people do. So go on, Pokemon Master. Show them what members of the Pokepals Guild are made of. Oh, and player, good luck. This is it, folks. You're finally going to get to challenge the Double C. As usual, before you can think about claiming yourself as a member of their ranks, you must beat their Elite Four. You've met all of them during your journey, and they're some of the strongest Pokemon trainers in the region. So make sure to come prepared before you think about challenging them. Similar to past Pokemon games, they're each in different rooms, and you can take them on in any order you like. But for the sake of this video, we're going to be tackling them in the order you encountered them in. So, let's begin. Player. Looks like you've accepted our challenge after all. Well, assuming you do manage to beat me, it's a pleasure to have you aboard. Something that many people here neglect to think about is respect for their Pokemon, the very creatures that were responsible for getting them here to begin with. But you understand. You treat your Pokemon the same way I do, as battle-worthy allies to the very end. And the very end they shall bring both of us. So come, player, show me your power! You may think you're strong, but you won't be able to break through the defenses of my Steel-type Pokemon. Go, Skarmory! Impressive. Now let's see how you do against my Berserkerine! Ah, yes. I've seen impure Pokemon trainers battle before. They overlook the usefulness, the worthfulness of their Pokemon. so there's no strategy, hardly any cooperation, but you, you're far from them. You get it. Go! Barathorn! Good. Show me your Pokémon and your strength. Show me the bond you have forged together. Go, Meowch! Ah, so it's come down to this, I see. Very well then. May my most trusted ally come to combat yours. Go, Bisharp! Bisharp, let's show them the art of combat which we have forged together. Unleash your true strength. Armor Charge!
Supercharged.
I knew it. I knew you made the workings of a fine trainer. You've proven that you're more than worthy of handling a position here in the Double C just by beating me alone. However, it is not just my decision to make. It's the other members' decision as well. You may choose another one of us to battle. Good luck, and remember, your Pokémon is more than just a weapon. It is your ally. It is your soul. You do not want to lose your soul, do you? Well, 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 look who's finally here, eh? Glad you could accept our offer, mate. I was wondering when I'd get the chance to battle ya. Also, I wanted to apologise about what happened with Himmel. It's a real shame. I mean, he was always concerned about not being able to do enough, but to that degree? That wasn't the same Himmel I grew up with. But hey, let's not worry about that now, love. After all, I've been spending quite a bit of time last night tinkering with my Pokémon, just so I could prepare for this little match. So come on then, player. Let's see how smart you are. Alright, love. Let's see if you can keep up with my electric types. Go! Ferris wheel! Ah, clever. Alright then, let's see what you make of my Magnezone. Oi, slow down there, player. No need to be a buzzkill. Go, Helioisk! Looks like you can keep up with me after all. So maybe you should try slowing you down. Let's go, Penvolsky! Oh, not even that worked. You're gonna put me out of a job. Alright, go Ramarosu! And to make sure we got the lead, Ramarosu, Armor Charge!
Supercharged.
Well, there goes the fast lane. Ah, congrats, love. Not many people can boast keeping up with me, both physically and intellectually. Alright then, you can go on to another room. Any questions before you leave? Hey? You know I'm British, right? Nah, I'm just messing with you. Yeah, I am. Sorry, I get that a lot. Can't help but joke around with it. Alright, go on then. Luck. Ah, so I see you have finally decided to choose me to be your opponent. Very well then, player. However, you must know that I am not as confident about you joining our ranks. The Double C are meant to be trustworthy and reliable, unlike that failure Himmel who betrayed us all. Not to mention, you must show discipline, unlike that whiny poor excuse of a guild member Thor! And if you cannot betray any of that, if you cannot, then my fire-type Pokémon will dispose of you with no sympathy. So come now, player. Mobilization. That is what I want. Mobilization! Let us begin in the face of combat. Front and center. Colossal! Please do try harder, cadet. As you can no doubt tell, I am not easily impressed. Go, Arcanine! It appears I may have to employ some special tactics. Come to the field, Volcania! The battle is growing thin. Air support is required. Talonflame, take to the skies! So you may think I am out of options, you see. Incorrect. A true soldier is never out of options. A true soldier shall never quit. Fenraf, to the field! Now Fenraf, Operation Unleash is a go! Fenraf, armor charge!
Supercharged.
Yes, congratulations, player. It's about time that we have a new member who knows his place. Assuming you actually managed to complete our challenge, I shall welcome you into the Double C with relish. You know, you remind me of another young soldier that I used to know during the war. What was his name? Lieutenant Surge or something like that? Yes, probably. Now then, that's enough standing around, soldier. You have a mission to complete, so complete it on the double! Player, I was wondering when you would come to me. And I knew you would eventually make it here. I know a talented trainer when I see one. After all, I've seen so many in my travels around the world. Yes, my travels. I've been just about everywhere. To the tropical paradises of Alola, to the grand traditions of Sinnoh, to the spectacular sports in Galar. I do hope you're encouraged to see the rest of it one of these days, player. In fact, I think I might just go adventuring again with my Dragon-type Pokémon once this is over. More stories to add to my book series, Adventures with Everdeen. But I think I've rambled on for too long. It's time, player, for your grand test. Let's see what separates you from the rest. I hope you've been practicing, player, because I'm no stranger to experience. Let's go! Blockation! Yes. Let's see how you handle Drampa! Yes, quite impressive. Please keep going, I would love to gather some more information from you. Let's go, Dragonite! So I see you've managed to beat one of my most experienced Pokémon. Funny story how I captured him, you know. I found him as a Dratini in the Forgive me, I almost spent half an hour rambling. Almost forgot this was a battle. Anyway, Kragalord, go! Ah, yes, you are quite strong. I suppose it's come down to this then. Haxorus, let's go! Now, player, you face your final test. Haxorus, Armor Charge!
Supercharged.
Ah yes, it appears that I have come to my conclusion. Well then, it appears that my hypothesis was correct. Well done, player. I expected you to be strong enough to beat me. Although, forgive me for sounding so blunt here, but unfortunately you're not the strongest opponent I have faced. Throughout my journey I have met many trainers that are far more powerful than you. But I don't see that as a wrong thing. I mean, you can be a champion, and you're still not the strongest trainer in the world. Remember that, player. There shall always be someone stronger than you. But, again, I don't see that as a wrong thing. After all, you wouldn't really have anything left to inspire to, now would you? Now, go. Your fate awaits you. I've been expecting you, player. And to be honest, I'm not surprised that you are here, considering you helped to save the region and the world. You've proven time and time again that you are a reliable guild member, and a true Pokémon trainer. You've put yourself in many people's debts, including my own. Not just to help my two siblings reunite, but to help them move past their flaws. And, in Loki's case, become a true Pokémon Guild member. And with any luck, who knows, he may very well come here one day and challenge me for the role as a guild member. Or, perhaps even you. Now, normally in this scenario you would have to battle the previous Pokémon champion in order to obtain the title. But, since the previous champion is indisposed, I shall be taking the role just this once. So, consider yourself very lucky that you get the opportunity to challenge me. However, be warned. I may not be like Himmel, but there's a reason why me and my family have stayed in charge of this guild for generations. And before you take the role of my first lieutenant, you must face the wrath of my judgment. So then, player, show me what you're made of! Come now, player, don't hold back! Go, Valorora! Impressive, but don't you dare underestimate me. Not even for a second. Aggron, go! Perhaps a smarter choice would be more effective. Go, iCuber! Ah, yes, player, yes! That's it! Show me everything you've learned! Go, Huscanger! That's it. Keep up the pressure and don't let me down. Perhaps a more challenging hurdle is to be thrown your way. Go, Gasumagon! Oh, I apologize, player. It's been a while since any trainer has given me a challenge such as this. However, I must unfortunately throw one more obstacle in your way for you to overcome, and that would be my most powerful Pokémon. Come forth, my most trusted ally! Go, Lucario! And here he is, player, the last Pokémon standing between you and the Double C. Come, my old friend. Let's see if he truly is worthy enough to be one of us. Lucario, show no mercy! Armor charge!
Supercharged.
Here he is, folks. Finishing this battle with a bang is Armor-Charged Lucario, the last Armor-Charged form in this region. Becoming a fighting ghost type, Lucario can gain this form with the Aura Fragment, and it's the easiest Armor-Charged form to control. This form of Lucario is more special-based than the more physical Lucario we know and love. Its Aura powers are boosted to the max, capable of spotting anyone without a fault. However, this Armor-Charged form is completely blind, but considering its aura powers, it doesn't really need to see with its eyes. The staff it possesses gives it complete mastery over its aura powers, and its move, Supercharged Aura Storm, is basically its final smash, only souped up to a million. So yeah, this is definitely quite the final surprise, and it'll mop the floor with you if you're not careful. But we've made it this far, so let's not disappoint Odin, shall we? I apologize, player. It's been ages since I've battled like that. Oh. Well, I suppose congratulations are in order. Welcome to the Double C, and welcome to the Pokémon Hall of Fame. It would be an honor to have you as my first lieutenant, and as the Cryoto region's new Pokémon champion. Your name will go down in history with some of the greatest Pokémon guild trainers ever known. You should be proud of how far you've come, and you should look forward to what you will accomplish in the future. But for now, welcome to the Pokémon Hall of Fame.
Congratulations!
So, it looks like we're about wrapped up here. I mean, Team Ragnarok is dealt with for good, Parkeasis isn't going anywhere anytime soon, and now you're the new champion of the Double C, with the Pokemon team that brought you here casted into the Hall of Fame. And before you ask, yes, the Pokemon you saw back there is the Pokemon team I would have in this hypothetical Pokemon game. Don't forget to let me know what your Pokemon teams are at the end of the day in the comments below. But yeah, at the end of the day, everything's wrapped up. Professor Salix has gone back to his research, Loki's doing pretty well in the Pokepals Guild, and Thor's gone out to see the world and hunt for Rachel. Not much else for you to do except complete the rest of the side quests. But when you do get a nice surprise out of it. Once you have completed every side quest in the entire game, your reward would be the S rank. With the S rank, you will be able to access a lot of the post-game stuff which you're normally given in Pokemon games, such as hyper training, the ability to change your Pokemon's nature or ability, and if you have the EXP share, it becomes a key item, which will share all the EXP with all the Pokemon in your party. But at least this time it's A, optional, and B, not given to you from the get-go to break the game's difficulty in half. Am I right, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl? Ah! However, before you can obtain the S rank, there's still one more side quest that you'll need to do. One which will require you to go to the Double C and pay Odin a visit. So, let's wrap things up then, shall we? And with that, I am pleased to confirm that all traces of Team Ragnarok have been disposed of. Good. Thank you for your help, Luker, and thank you for helping us find the location of their guild in the first place. Well, you were just lucky we were in the neighborhood. Not to mention, you did help us find our main target. What do you mean, main target? I'm talking about the one criminal we were unable to get, Rachel. She must be getting really cocky at this act, considering how bold she was using her real name. Real? Pardon me, but what are you talking about? Do you know her? Well, sort of. You see, her full name is Rachel Renegade, an expert in acting, sabotage, and espionage. She was a former member of the crime syndicate Team Rocket. However, she was kicked out of their ranks long before the team was disbanded, apparently for being too chaotic for even them to control. She's been causing chaos wherever she goes, bouncing around the world and dodging every trap we put her way. So I see. Do you think she'll come back then? No, knowing her, she'll probably disappear for a while. So I wouldn't worry too much about her. However, make sure to keep an eye out. She could be anyone, anywhere, and she's an expert in deception. She could strike at any time, any place. So be on your guard. Anyway, I must be off. There's another case in Paldea I must attend to. Take care, Odin. Oh, and a word of advice about your fruit bowl. Next time, please don't include any pears. I hate pears. Ah, player, glad you could make it. Oh, that was Luker, a member of the National Police. They were helping us find Team Ragnarok while their guild was still up. But don't worry about them now, I've got a job for you. An important one. You see, Professor Salix has managed to recover some of the text that was on the scrolls before they were destroyed. He believes it should be enough to summon at least one of the legendary Pokémon. That's what I'd like you to do. I'd like you to go to the Titan's back and reawaken that legendary Pokémon. Then, capture it and bring it right back here so it can be sealed away. It's better than to risk this information falling into the wrong hands again. Besides, we're an expert when it comes to storing legendary Pokémon. Keeping them out of the wrong hands takes priority over every other artifact we have in Pitcher Vaults. Now then, you better get going. Loki will be waiting for you in the summoning grounds. He's brought what you need. Good luck. There you are. I was going to start without you for a second. I hope becoming the Double C's new champion hasn't gotten into your head. You don't want to pull a Thor now, do ya? Thor. A little. And just when we were starting to get along again, too. All the same, I suppose a part of me can't blame him for going rogue this time. But hey, when he gets back, I'm gonna make sure that Poképals guild that you ditched is still in one piece. Someone has to be number one there while you and Thor are gone. Besides, the place is kinda growing on me. Anyway, let's get this over with. Here's the scriptures, you just do the rest. At long last, we come face to face with the two legendary Pokémon that ended the Krytonium War. As you would expect, which one you summon depends on which version of the game you're playing. In Magic, you will summon Sanctrasil, the Preservation Pokémon. It has a kind heart and uses its psychic powers as well as its magical roots to protect the old and innocent. It's said whoever breathes in the mist from its branches will gain eternal life. And if you have science, you will summon Gormungus, the Revolution Pokémon. Using its acidic poison, it burns away the old and unworthy, giving the new a chance to prosper. However, despite its menacing appearance, its poison only burns away at the evils in the world, leaving the pure and innocent unharmed. As mentioned before, you'll only be able to summon one of them, and this is your only chance to capture them, so make it count. You did it. You actually... Yeah, of course you did. I don't know why I ever called you a nobody. You're one of the biggest somebodies there is. Just make sure to not let that go to your head like 4, okay? Good, because I'd rather not regret making that compliment. Speaking of Thor, I wanted to tell you something. I came across Thor before coming here. He apparently knew you were coming here too, and he wants to speak with you before he leaves the region. You can find him at the very top of the mountain, at Titan's Peak. I don't know what he wants you for, but he seemed pretty keen to speak to you for one last time. Best not keep him waiting, player. See you around. Hello, player. Glad that you got my message. I just figured I'd come up here and look at my region one last time before leaving. You know, just enjoy the view and think about everything and everyone I may have taken for granted. Such as Loki. I'm glad that he's finally found a place in the Pokepals Guild. I have no doubt that he'll do a better job than I have. And for you, player, I'm glad I managed to bring you aboard. If it wasn't for you, everything that you see here would cease to exist. I will miss it, but Rachel is still out there, and assuming she's probably left this region to find somewhere else to mess with, I must find her, and bring her to justice. But before I do that, there's still one last loose end I'd like to tie up, and that being you, player. I would like to battle you one last time to see how strong you've truly become, and this time I won't hold back. I shall show you some of my strongest Pokémon, and you will likewise do the same to me. So what do you say, player? One last battle? I was hoping you would say something like that. So, come forth, player! Let us show off our true strength and passion in the art of Pokémon battle! Let this mark the day where the student has become the master! Let this be our grand finale! I hope you're ready, player. Let's start off with you. Go, Goat! Alright then, let's see how you handle Detectrix! Huh, come now, player. You're seriously not holding back, are you? I know you can do better than that. Let's go, Seismitoad! Oh, halfway done already. My, how time flies. Let's go, Primafrost! Oh yes, I haven't had this much fun in ages. Well done, player, keep it up. Let's go, Hammer Edge! Ah, so it's come down to this, has it? Very well then, I've been saving the best for last. I'm sure you recognize this one, player, from the first time we battled. But, in case you've forgotten, here's your reminder. To the field, starter! That's right, player. This is the same starter Pokémon I used against you during our first battle. Much like Loki and you, they've come a long way since they started, and now they're about to show you everything they've learned. Starter, Armor Charge!
Supercharged.
Ah, that'll do, player. That'll do. Bravo, player, bravo! And thank you so much. That was an amazing battle. I dare say you've revitalized my spirit. I feel better than I've ever felt in months. And I'm ready to go out there, see the world, and undo all of Rachel's wrongdoings. Sad to say, I don't think I'll be returning for quite some time. Make sure you'll take care of this region for me, won't you, player? Thank you. And thank you for everything. Although, don't think this is the last you've seen of me, nor think this is the end for you. The region may have been saved, and you may be a member of the Double C now, but don't think this is the end of your story. There shall always be something for you to do. The journey between you and your Pokémon is only just beginning. Hello? Ah, yes, Nicholas. How are you doing, my old friend? Me? Can't complain. Oh, you don't have to worry about that. We've already had it all sorted out. How are your little projects going? Ah, so I see. Oh, yes, that. I've been meaning to ask about that one. Well, yes, I've gotten the package that you gave me a couple weeks ago, but I'm curious. Are you really sure you want to release that onto your region? I mean, there's no telling how the public's going to react to it, let alone the rest of the world. Yes, I know you're the expert. Just, for the love of Arceus, make sure you know what you're doing.